friends, welcome back to my channel, where today, in fact not today, because I foolishly forgot to film an intro and an outro, so love that for me. Anyway, in this video I am going to be eating Christmas food, Christmas themed food, Christmas festive food for 24 hours. Now currently this might be the most done video on YouTube, so I have tried to pick some different things that maybe you've not seen before, who knows, but I hope you enjoy it. Before we get into breakfast, say goodbye to the tan, because I'm definitely not tanned in this video. Without further ado, let's go back about a week ago where I was eating Christmas food for 24 hours. I have just made myself a coffee, which believe me this morning is much needed. So I've got my coffee in here because I was going to go for a walk, but that's not going to happen this morning. And I just added a little bit of Oatly Barista. So let's give it a taste test. Hot. It's a lovely coffee. I'm not really getting the milk chocolate, but it says in the back that it's got hazelnut, and I'm definitely getting the hazelnut. I would like it to be a little bit more Christmassy, maybe like a little bit of a cinnamon vibe or something. But nevertheless, tasty coffee. Next, we are going to move on to breakfast, and this morning, only fitting with the weather, we are going to have some porridge. Now this isn't actually the porridge that I wanted to buy. I went everywhere to look for the Quaker's Oats limited edition Winter Spice, I think it was called, or Winter Vanilla Spice, but either they'd sold out or it was so limited edition that I couldn't find it anywhere. So instead I picked up this Sainsbury's gingerbread flavoured porridge. I just picked up a little pot to taste it. They do actually do the bigger pots with the sachets. This is an instant porridge pot with gingerbread flavouring. So that is what we're going to have for breakfast. And of course on oats you've got to have toppings. So I have just defrosted some raspberries in the microwave. And then I found these. These are the Kit Kat Christmas Break Mini Santas. It says they are individually wrapped mini milk chocolate Santas with a rich chocolatey centre and crunchy wafer pieces. You get 6 in a pack, and these look absolutely delicious to go on top of our gingerbread porridge. And last but not least, if you watched any of my previous videos, you will know that I love chocolate orange, and then I spotted this, and I think this is going to become a staple in my shopping list. It is the Sweet Freedom Choc Shot in orange spice. So it says that it is for hot chocolate or drizzling. You can just stir this into milk to make a hot chocolate, but I am going to drizzle it over my porridge today. There's my ingredients. I don't think I need to show you how to make this because I'm presuming I just add water to my porridge. I will show you our finished result for our Christmas breakfast. So that was easy. I literally just had to add water. However, I would say that it was a lot runnier than I would usually like my porridge. So I did just stick it in the microwave for like 45 seconds. But the porridge is now cooked and it smells delicious. So I'm going to pop the oats in my bowl and assemble. Porridge is assembled, and how cute are those little Father Christmases? And the best thing about this is he's melting. So before I dig into this as a whole, let me just taste test the actual gingerbread porridge by itself. Oh, that is really nice. It's not overpowering at all, and the oats are really creamy. I would definitely eat those again. I'm gonna go in for a big spoon. Here she is. Chocolatey goodness. Are we ready? Oh, that's so good. that chocolate orange sauce literally just makes everything taste delicious. This is a definite 10 out of 10 Christmas breakfast for me. Highly recommend the porridge. Really recommend that sauce. So I am going to go and enjoy the rest of my porridge and my Christmas coffee, and I will see you guys again later for some lunch. It is lunchtime, and for today's Christmas themed lunch we are going to be having some soup, which when it came out of my mouth sounded really underwhelming, but I do feel like soup is really common at this time of year. It's cold, it's dark, soup is really comforting. Some people have soup as their starter on Christmas Day. We actually have soup on Boxing Day made up of all the leftovers. So I was like, do you know what? We're gonna have some soup for lunch. And in Tesco, I picked up a spiced parsnip and carrot soup, which just sounded delicious. And to go with it, I felt like we needed a bread item. And I was tempted to get the Christmas crumpets, which you might have seen in Asda. They're doing Christmas trees and reindeers. However, I was a bit like, we all know what a crumpet tastes like. It's just in the shape of something Christmas related. So instead I went to Tesco and I went to their bakery section, and they've got loads of different bakery products which are Christmas themed, and I decided to pick up one of their Christmas themed breads. So this is their festive spiced apple pave. I think that's how you say it. It says it is tangy, sweet and warming, and if I read the back it says it is packed with chunks of apple, cranberries, raisins with a blend of cinnamon, nutmeg, cloves for festive flavour and aroma. So this sounds delicious. Now somebody got into this and confirmed that it does taste like a Christmas bread. You literally can't leave anything in this house without hiding it and expect for it not to have been opened. So I haven't tried it myself. I'm gonna go and heat up my soup, slice up some bread. I can't decide whether to have it by itself or toasted. We'll see. That is gonna be our lunch. So let's head downstairs to the kitchen. Cooked. The only thing I did add was a little bit of pepper, but first I want to try this bread. Try a bit without the soup. Bit chewy. The actual bread itself isn't too sweet, but you can taste the cinnamon. Then they're lovely like cranberries and raisins. This bread is up my street. I really do like bread like this. If you're not really like a sweet tooth person, I don't know if you would like this, but this just like screams Christmas to me. It is a little bit tough. You would have seen me like tear it, but I did get it reduced, so it might be that it is just a little bit past its best, but the actual taste of the bread is delicious. Okay, let's try the soup. It's a lot runnier than I thought. I think it's because it's out of a tin. I think sometimes when you buy the fresh soups, they're a bit thicker, but let's see. It's lovely and creamy. It's not as sweet as I thought it was going to be, because you've got like carrot and parsnip. I thought maybe it'd be really sweet, but it's not. I would say it's a pleasant soup. It is a little bit watery. I would like it to be a bit thicker and a bit more flavoursome, but not mad about it. It was like 65p. So for a Christmassy style soup, it's pretty nice. I think if you did go and buy one of the fresh soups, like I said, it would be maybe better quality and a bit more fresh, but not mad about it. It's a good parsnip soup. As the soup isn't as sweet as I thought, the bread does really help in terms of like sweetness. So all in all, I would say a pretty delicious Christmas lunch. I'm going to try and now shove this bread in my mouth. I inhaled that soup. I don't know what it was. I've just not had soup for such a long time. It just felt so comforting. But what really made it was that bread. That bread was unreal. I bet if you bought it fresh or slightly warmed it up, it would be even better. But I did go back for another slice. So far, I have to say, we're doing pretty well. Gingerbread porridge, tick. Kit Kat Santas, tick. Chocolate orange sauce, life-changing. The soup, okay, it was pretty average. Wouldn't be mad if someone served it to me, but that bread, it made it superior. Just throw my hair up, stuck on a little bit of lipstick, and I need to go out, but I'll check back with you guys later for a snack. It is 2 o'clock, which in this house is formerly known as snack time, and I'm feeling something a little bit crispy. So for the next Christmas snack, I found these in Aldi, and they are turkey and stuffing flavoured veggie puffs. So reading the back, it says they're turkey stuffing flavoured pea puffs. I'm presuming they're kind of like what's it type of crisps. So let's see whether these taste like turkey and stuffing. First you have to do the smell test. Do you know what they smell like? Bovril. Like Bovril cubes. That's what they smell like. If you look at them, they look pretty herby. Let's try them. No, I'm not getting the turkey and stuffing. Chokes, I'm so dry. I'm getting like the herbiness of them. They are tasty, don't get me wrong. But if you gave them to me and said, what flavour are these? I wouldn't automatically guess turkey and stuffing. But would I happily sit and eat these? Absolutely. Snack numero 2, and I have got a winter spiced saurine. As a kid, saurine was something that we always had in our house. My dad absolutely loves any kind of malt loaf, but I can't say I've ever tried a Christmas themed winter spiced saurine, so I'm excited for this. It says it's a festive fruit loaf, and looking at the front, it's got pictures of like grapes and orange and cinnamon, so I'm guessing that's the vibe this is going to be going for. If I flip it onto the back, it says that it is a moist fruit loaf with raisins, currants, cherries and mixed spice. So there's only one way to eat a saurine, with some butter. So let's open this up and give it a taste test. If you've never seen a saurine before, this is what it looks like. It's lovely and sticky, it's really, really dense. That is what it looks like on the inside, so you can see all the different fruits in there. Oh, and it just smells like everything Christmas. Butter, saurine. Some people toast saurine. If you're one of those people, please let me know in the comments. Is it something that I'm missing out on? Do I need to toast my saurine? Okay, going in, winter spiced saurine. It tastes like malt loaf. I'm not really getting like the winter spice though. I would have expected this to be a hell of a lot more cinnamony. I am going to throw a bit of a curveball in here. I'm looking at this and wondering what it would taste like with Biscoff on it. Should I do it? I feel like the sweet biscuitiness of Biscoff and this is just going to be like a match made in heaven. Let's confirm. That is really good with some Biscoff. I do like this, don't get me wrong. It's enjoyable, it's a malt loaf. I love the dried fruit, it's really sweet. This, I feel like I say this in every single video. However, this with a cup of tea with Biscoff on, I don't think you'd be able to say no to it. Hello my friends, I might be wearing the same jumper, but it's the next day. But we're not going to talk about that. If you've been watching my Vlogmas videos, you'll find out why. But nevertheless, we're still going to have our Christmas dinner. So I decided to go for a veggie Christmas dinner. And to assist me with that, I have picked these up from Sainsbury's. So we are going to be having 2 melting cheese nut roasts. I found these in the frozen section. I don't really know what to expect from them. I think I've had a nut roast like once before. I'll pop them out of the packet so you can see how big they are. This is what we're working with. And we can see it's got some cheese there on the top. So there's a little nut roast. And then I'm thinking of just doing a big tray bake of veggies. So I picked up some carrots, parsnip, I've got some potatoes. The pack also came with a Swede. And then I did open this last night, but we're gonna finish it off. It is red cabbage with a cranberry glaze, and I can confirm it is delicious and has everything you would want at Christmas. This is gonna take like 40 minutes, so I'm gonna whack it in the oven and let's see what the end result has to show. And I'm quite happy that I'm making this because this year we're not actually having a Christmas dinner. I know, let's not even talk about that. Oh goodness, I've just taken the nut roasts out the oven and look at them. They've exploded. But I'm hoping that this cheesy goodness is delicious as it looks. So we have got 9 mementos left on the oven, and then the rest of the stuff is going to come out and we're going to have ourselves a merry Christmas dinner. Whew. Well, my friend, dinner is served and it's looking pretty darn good. I even found a bit of leftover broccoli in the fridge that I forgot about. So brace yourselves. Here is the nut roast Christmas dinner. Okay, so here's our nut roast. It did explode. It was very hard to get off that tin foil, but I managed it. Here's my cheeky little bit of broccoli that I found in the fridge. We've got carrots, parsnips, potato and Swede. And then in the middle here we've got some cranberry and port sauce, which I bought from Aldi. So here are our Christmas dinners. And of course, I'm going to give you a cheeky live taste test of the nut roast. Here we go. Hot. I can confirm that tastes like cheesy stuffing. I'm really happy about that. So there's Christmas dinner. I'm now going to insert the footage that I filmed yesterday where I had dessert. So let's roll the camera to that. It is dessert time and I've got 2 options to try today. There was so much Christmas chocolate that I could have chosen. I feel like a lot of it has already been done before on YouTube already, but I just picked a couple of options to try. First of all, I just couldn't resist these. They are so cute. These are the Tesco reindeer chocolate mini rolls. I love anything like Colin the Caterpillar and things like that. So when I saw these little mini rolls and they were Christmas themed, I had to pick them up. So let's crack these open. Oh my god, these are so adorable. I actually can't. They're so cute. Look at that. It has got the cutest little reindeer face on it. And then it is just like a mini roll. I think I'm just gonna have to go in face first. I thought that the front of its face was going to be chocolate as well, but I think it was kind of like a marzipan thing. It's a classic mini roll. You can't go wrong. It's cute, it's Christmas themed, and of course delicious. The next Christmassy chocolate bar which I found was the Twix Winter Spice. I do believe there's mixed reviews on this, so I'm really intrigued to try it. Oh, it smells like, not so much like a ginger biscuit, but you know those like classic like Christmas biscuits that you get, or like Stollen and things like that? That's what it smells like. It has just got the normal like caramel centre. Let's give this a try. I don't know what's not to like about that. Like a normal Twix, it's got the caramel layer, it's got the biscuit at the bottom. And the biscuit is that normal like winter spice, ginger, nutmeg, Stollen kind of flavour. If that's your vibe, if you like winter festive food, I don't see why you wouldn't like this. But I'm going to take my half-eaten mini roll and my half-eaten Twix and go and watch Strictly and enjoy the rest of my evening. Hello, me again, Natalie from the future. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Keep an eye out for my Vlogmas videos. I am doing weekly vlogs for Vlogmas. I hope you all have a wonderful Christmas despite the situation, but let's not even talk about that. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.